Is your water still too hot? What a way to introduce ourselves. Hello, guys. We're back again with another podcast. I'm SuperMarioT, and I'm joined again by Antasma1 and General Afanda. If you guys remember, we did a podcast a couple months ago when Smash Ultimate was initially teased before it gave us a full subtitle. Now we're going to come back again and hit you with our thoughts, basically what we think of Smash Ultimate as a whole. So, General Afanda, Antasma, what do you think?
Well, very first off, say that my water's too hot.
Yeah, no one's gonna get that.
No.
Neither will I.
We're literally thinking, like, how are we gonna introduce this? And then Afanda's like, my water's too hot.
It's a good way to test out audio.
Sure.
But anyway, okay, the actual reveal. So, just because I like how they just got a little bit more more in depth for the reveal. So after reveal, I had more faith in the game now, much more than Smash 4. And I think what they showed this year was much better than with last time.
Antasma?
Well, I definitely agree with Afanda said. So I ran an outline this time, get my thoughts a little more clear. So I was in school when I was watching the live stream because the timing was inconvenient because I just had one class. So I still saw the majority of the E3 press conference.
It was a swimming class, right?
Yes. So when I actually got to Smash, like some of the details were like, this was expected, just get on with it. Yeah, so everything's basically as expected. Maybe a little too much, like, some may say it's an up-res Smash 4, but the thing most of us were not expecting was the return of Solid Snake. Snakes!
Oh.
So I was a little jumpy in my class a bit, like I'm never really jumpy unless I'm trying to embrace the hype a bit, but...
So wait, you saw this within class?
Yeah,
okay.
Using school Wi-Fi. Like, I was panicking a bit because in the beginning, I had trouble with connection with my phone. Like, luckily they did save it for last. Like, they knew what they were doing when they put everyone is here when Snake showed up.
You were just swimming. It's like, okay, Antasma, go take a break. And you quickly bust out your phone. You try to, like, come on, damn it, work. And then Snake appears on your phone. And you're just like, shit. You toss your phone on the ground. It's like, Antasma, back in the water. Okay, boom. And you just start swimming with the overhype joy.
It feels kind of like that one in the beginning of Toy Story. Like, we have one last present. What? What is it? Batteries fall out. Now we'll never know.
No, we'll never know. That's kind of a weird thing with Nintendo's E3 as a whole, like you said, Antasma. Like, it was primarily Smash that stole the show, and otherwise there was, like, Fire Emblem, which is coming out later. We have an actual Mario Party coming out later this year. There's Xenoblade DLC, and, like, that was essentially it. Otherwise, like, all the stuff they showed at E3, it was all stuff we knew, like Fortnite, Dragon Ball, Paladins. The Diamond X Machina thing was a little cool, but I don't care about that. Like, but they were like Smash took up more than half of the whole Direct at E3. So, in some aspects, if you're a general fan, like, I could see where some people are disappointed. But with Smash Bros, it's kind of hard not to be if you love Smash. But yeah, I kind of see where people are coming from with the general disappointment. I can vouch for that.
So when I saw the trailer, I was in class also, but I didn't decide to see it live. I just decided to just avoid social media for like a couple of hours, and then I went back to my place, and then SMT just texted me. It's like, okay, dude, there's gotta be one character that you're really going to like being in the game now. So I was excited. So I just speculated, it's like, maybe it's Sasha. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Ahsoka or something like that.
For your information, Sasha's an Advanced Wars character, and Ahsoka's a Star Wars character.
Yeah, but everyone has their dream characters, so don't judge me. So
still hoping to be in Smash.
Yeah, so So I decided to once I got home, I put up my laptop and I started to watch a pre-recording. I mean, no, a recording of the entire thing on YouTube. So when Snake appeared, I was already overwhelmed. I didn't even pay attention to the message everybody was here, because after that I was still questioning. It's like, oh my god, who's next? Who's next? I didn't see the message at all. I was like, what do you mean everyone's here? And
everyone.
I was like so happy just seeing every single character revealed, even the ones that were just absolutely a no-brainer. But of course, my favorite highlight of the entire stream was when Daisy was revealed as an Echo Fighter. That was my favorite part.
Plot twist: he's secretly Memory Man. I don't know if you guys are gonna get that. He's famous for commenting Daisy stuff on Nintendo channels.
Oh really?
Sakurai didn't really seem to care about him. Her.
Oh my god.
Like, here are the Echo Fighters. Oh, here's a new one. No trailer whatsoever.
That's so weird, because, like, Echo Fighters is just a fancy name of calling them clones, but for some reason I like it.
Actually, I'm glad that Sakurai acknowledges. Yeah, so he's saying that, yeah, I put in clones, I admit.
I might as well, going back to earlier a bit, like, I'm definitely excited for Snake, because next to Mario and Meta Knight and Brawl, he was one of my mains. And when it comes to Daisy and sort of turning into a new topic, Waluigi, when it comes to him versus Daisy, I forgot the one factor that puts Daisy more likely than Waluigi. Like, the fact that she was a potential Echo Fighter. Like, Waluigi, you can associate him with both Luigi and Wario, but not really gameplay-wise.
So Luigi is a cis-white male, so that's why he isn't in the game.
Oh my god.
What was that?
He said he's a cis-white male, that's why he's not in the game, despite there's like several cis-white males already in Smash. Oh my god. Yeah, because Daisy had actually appeared in a game that's not a sports game, even though she was a damsel in distress, just like Peach.
Could have been replaced with Peach in that game.
It's funny. It's funny. Like, Daisy evolves from being just a skid to Peach, and then she just broke out of Peach. It's like, I'm free. I'm an actual character now.
Plot twist: they're the same person.
And there's so much fan art of
different personality.
And there's so much fan art of people like Daisy gets the Smash invite, and she's like, Peach, I think this is yours. It's like, oh no, I got mine. And Rosalina's like, no, I got mine too. And then she's just overwhelmed with joy. She's shaking, she's crying, and then she's with Ridley. It's like, we made it. Like, I actually legitimately feel proud for Daisy. I'm actually happy.
So like about Ridley, I wanted to mention. So like all the reactions I saw, the moment where pretty much I was a little bit disappointed in the Ridley reveal a little bit, because pretty much right away, once they showed the bridge and all that, people were always saying, "Oh my God, Ridley" and all that.
Yeah,
but for me, I knew it was Ridley.
But for me, I didn't want to say it yet. I was like, okay, it could be Ridley, but then when I see some like a purple thing swoop in and kill Mario and Mega Man, I was like, okay, it could be, yeah. It could really be Ridley, but before I know, it could be Sora or something like that. I was just like,
the dragon.
I'm just like, the moment I see the name, I'll say it.
I'll say it.
So
that's true, because like you look at Rosalina's trailer, it plays like Kirby Air Ride, the intro music, and everyone
I thought something like that would happen.
That's true. That's true.
So by the time they show Ridley's face and Samus's reflection, and I'm just singing the music so sporadic. I was like, da 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 da. I was hyped.
Hey, that theme was so good, especially with this trailer.
They actually did it.
Like us as Smash fans, like it doesn't have to be people who didn't believe in Ridley, but like those who did, like. It was us that got Ridley in Smash. You do realize that, right? Because Sakurai was like, no, he's too big. He won't fit. He's too big. For like 10 years. And we kept on pushing. All right. We literally pushed him over the edge. It's like, hey, we got Ridley. And he looks kind of OP.
Yeah. If I didn't know who he was, like, as a kid, I definitely would have made him just because he's just a big old monster. Similar to Hirudegarn in the Dragon Ball games. And if you want my actual opinion on these two newcomers, if you saw back in one of the comment sections, like, hey SMT, what characters do you not want in Smash Brothers? Your guys are gonna hate me for this. Like, I gave my opinion. Ridley, Daisy, and Shrek. I'm so sorry.
So Shrek. So you're saying Shrek is actually going to be in Smash?
And Daisy specifically, like Smash Bros. It's kind of precious. Like, same reason people didn't want Dark Pit in the game. Like I feel like she didn't really have a purpose. Like Mario, Peach, Luigi, etc. already represented the sports games. And Ridley, I kind of did agree with the arguments. Like, he was far from playable in Melee and in Brawl and Smash 4, but, well, I'd be damned during the game.
I mean, okay, so first off, Sakurai basically he saw your comments specifically and was like, screw you, I'm putting them in. And he just put Daisy and Ridley in there. And
no, more like... He watched a little video game called Project M, and he said, "Oh shit, I'm a dumbass. This is actually possible."
You know, I won't be surprised if Sakurai actually did take inspiration from Project M.
No, I feel like it has to be, because there's a lot more Melee inspiration with the mechanics and the moves and whatnot. Like, they actually are trying to combine Melee's moves with Smash 4's moves, and it's creating a nice blend so far, it seems. Like, a lot of the competitive players between Melee and Smash 4, like, both sides, are saying, like, this game looks mechanically sound. And it just needs, like, a couple new things. Like it needs to decrease its knockback a little bit, add more hit stun, add wave dashing. Well, that's mainly what Zero said, but, like, there's not that many stuff that needs to be added, but other than that, like, this seems to be a relatively sound competitive Smash game, like, competitive-wise. Casual-wise, it seems like the best Smash game, period. Because you have every character in stage, presumably every item. And
well, not every aspect in the casual aspect. Like, as far as we know, like, something that we're all really, really hoping for is a strong single-player, like Adventure Mode 3. Of course, like, we all would hope that it's as story deep as Subspace was. Like, at the very least, like, something like Adventure Mode from Melee. Like, it could end up something like Skullgirls or the Sonic games, like...
Hey.
Like, they all have their own story, more specifically in the Sonic games, where it's the same story, but they're all on a different point of view.
Oh, you mean like a light side and dark story mode?
Or like what Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 did.
Yes. And
okay, because like
with the ultimate aspect, like bring back every character and limiting the newcomers, it's just gonna make it much more funnier when we get another obscure character, Sans, for example.
Okay.
Like Sans in the story mode.
Okay. I have like, I don't think Sans is gonna be in at all now, but like, I want him in just for the shits and giggles. He would completely bust a massive like ball of flame in the community, like that big Smash logo, if he was in, and I would just be sitting there laughing. It's like, yeah, he went there. This is hilarious. And you're all pissed about it. It'd be just for trolls on my end, but that pretty much is what I'm curious about, because I feel like it wouldn't be called Ultimate if it didn't have an adventure mode. And see, at this point, I care about that more than the characters, because, like, I know whatever newcomers they're going to add, I'm probably going to be on board with. I'm honestly on board with most people that think Shadow is going to be an Echo Fighter, and I'm setting myself up for disappointment if that's not true, but I don't care. I think Shadow has a better shot now than ever before. Hopefully Viridi 2 and King K rule, but yeah, Adventure Mode, like, that's, like, the one thing this game is missing so far.
Do you know who else could also be an Echo Fighter?
Who?
Captain Price for being an Echo Fighter for Snake.
Oh my god.
Or Inklings.
Oh god. Or more so Snake. He has like actual grenades and C4s.
Yeah.
Some
He just changed the skin and then
his
boom,
forward smash is an RPG towards
yes.
his feet.
Some wishful thinking that maybe the reason why Kirby Star Allies was so mediocre was because HAL Laboratories was already making a similar game, which was hopefully Adventure Mode 3, and at the very least, a remaster of Subspace.
Yeah, I don't know if we are gonna get another subspace. Like, I hope for another subspace. That's like the one adventure mode I want above anything else.
One thing to think about is like if later on, if there's no leaks at all for an adventure mode, then there's not gonna be any subspace, unfortunately.
Probably.
It's a miracle that nothing at all was leaked. Like, it could be possible that everything that was leaked was in the skies of content from his previous Smash game.
Well, what Sakurai could be doing right now is he's holding everyone at Nintendo Studios hostage. So it's like, if you leak one thing, you won't see your family again.
Oh my god.
With the Nintendo ninjas at his side.
I feel like it did get leaked. It might have flown over my head, but I feel like I saw a post somewhere or like a link shared on Reddit. It's like, this guy got everything right, or maybe a video covered it.
Like Daisy and Ridley and Ice Climbers.
That, the name, every fighter coming back, like all that stuff, as well as the subtitle. But, oh man, I don't know. I feel like it might have gotten leaked, but even if it did, I don't think a lot of us would believe it, because like with Smash Bros. And leaks, there's like a lot of people would be like, okay, this sounds fake, and a lot of Smash leaks ended up being fake, rumor, just a bunch of fake gospel people kept tossing around.
Yeah. So
you like, it goes back to the whole leak and rumor argument. You can't take those at face value. Anyone can make such a thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know how often people laughed at the thought of Ridley being in it, and all the leaks would be like, Ridley's in the game. Ridley's in the game. Between Brawl, Smash 4, and Ultimate now, it's like, it would be hard to believe it, but with this case, I'm kind of glad it fell under the water, because it left room for more surprises for Smash fans.
Watch Sakurai punish his fans by making Ridley the hardest character to unlock.
Oh god.
Man.
God bless that man, honestly, because like he works like 10, 12 hours a day just to get us the best Smash game, and this was it was taxing on him and his body during Smash 4, and he immediately starts working on another one right after it finished, basically.
Back when he clearly needed vacation after what he's been through. Something I like to mention with this game's philosophy. Now, I remember back how SMT talked about how Sonic used too much nostalgia, but this is the one time I think it's exceptional in the video game.
It's a matter of leverage, mostly.
Like, definitely something I really want to see them bring back, like we haven't seen since Melee, was the announcer at the end of the opening saying the name of the game, and the cinematic opening too, for once.
They were originally going to have that for Smash Wii U, but I think it might have gotten scrapped. I know. Actually, I don't know if it was certain or not. Like, I downloaded the soundtrack for the game, and it has like the opening version with the announcer. I don't know if that was edited in, but like the announcer did say it, so I feel like that was intentional. Mm-hmm. So maybe they might have it for Ultimate. I just hope they have an original opening.
Yeah, I really do, because the cover the cover art looks fantastic, especially on the website.
Yeah.
So I really hope they really go all out with this, like they did with Brawl.
In Brawl, they. Like, sure, it wasn't an original opening, but they still used the cutscenes to make it feel and look cinematic.
Yeah, they added the cutscenes that were technically not seen if you never seen the leaks back then.
Yeah, and although Melee like reused the E3 like opening for the most part, like they touched it up a little bit, and it's hard to like access like movies and trailers and such back in 2001, so it was hard to look at things like those.
Mm-hmm.
As they would have been hyped if they just unleashed the opening for the C3, because we got to see everything at once and see how cool it's gonna look.
Yeah.
See, I really hope they make another adventure mode, because Marvel Infinity War is the most ambitious crossover ever. Nah, we got like 30 different franchises in a crossover platformer fighting game. Smash Bros. Ultimate's the ambitious crossover this year. I'm just gonna push Marvel fans aside. No shade at Marvel fans. I loved Infinity War, but
it's most likely gonna end the same way. I'm not gonna get into detail how, not story wise, but when it comes to the next Smash, that's all I'm gonna say.
So wait, hold a second. So the thing with I like the title for the new one, Smash Ultimate.
Yeah.
So it just reminded me, it's like, oh, okay, just like Ultimate versus Marvel versus Capcom 3. And I'm like, well, be careful with that wording, because if you decide to make another game, make sure it's not called Infinite.
Oh god, I'm not weak.
Smash Bros. Infinity War. I went on GameFAQs, like, hey, what would be the Nintendo equivalent of the Infinity Stones? Like, the complete Triforce would definitely be one. Maybe there's one inside the Zapfish. Someone suggested the Star Rod from Paper Mario, and you would think this was something I would suggest, but someone suggested the Dream Stone.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Do you think they would add original enemy? Actually, no. Oh yeah. I got a question. If we do get an adventure mode, do you think Melee's adventure mode has a shot? Because if not, if they don't do subspace, I feel like that would be a decent substitute. Otherwise,
yeah,
it would be cool if we can get something in between, like again, something like Skullgirl styled, like they're all original.
I mean, yeah, well, yeah, you technically have quote unquote cutscenes in Skullgirls, but they're just like still images. Later on, they actually got better with the DLCs. Like, they were much animated better, those still images.
And then they added voice acting.
Yes,
DLC.
that made it better.
Like, I would say at the very least, like, we may get an adventure mode, but it's gonna be locked upon an expansion pass, much like the original story in Splatoon 2.
Another thing I think, like, there's another reason why I think we're gonna get a subspace type of adventure mode, because Sakurai said, like, we're starting the roster with just the original 8 from the Nintendo 64, which, thank you, that's exactly what I asked for, and I'm very appreciative of that. But he said the process of unlocking characters is relatively simple, and when you look at the process of unlocking characters in Brawl even, that wasn't relatively a hard thing to do. Just, you play a certain number of matches, go to some events, or you just play the adventure mode. And you literally got, like, over 95% of the cast, just missing Wolf, Jigglypuff, and Toon Link. So I'm thinking maybe he is hinting at an adventure mode, because that would be an easy way of unlocking the rest of the cast.
I might as well mention how if this Smash bring back everything, don't be surprised or disappointed or disgusted when they bring back Smash Tour.
My God. No, I feel like they have to bring back Smash Run though, because people did like that mode. Like, it was essentially like Kirby Air Ride Smash styled. Anything Kirby Air Ride is good though.
And the closest thing we got to adventure mode.
Yeah, it was kind of a tease, and Smash Tour was just trash.
Yeah, it was.
Other than the switching mechanic where you switch between different characters when you lose stocks, like, that's the only thing they should add as its separate Smash mode. But yeah, get rid of Smash Tour.
Yeah. Do you know what would be? I had an idea the other day ago that I forgot to tell you guys yesterday. Imagine that either within the Game Wars DLC, you got to unlock the different announcers from the past games.
I'll love that.
That'd be awesome. That would be awesome.
The Dragon Ball games has it.
Exactly. That'd be so cool. That'd be dope. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, what do you guys think the new Final Destination is gonna look like? Because we don't know what that stage looks like. Sakurai says it's gonna be slightly different from Battlefield, but I literally think he's teasing.
So the last time he had, okay, let's just go from like 64 to Smash 4.
Okay.
So 64, it's literally just in space and all that, right?
Yeah.
Almost the same thing from Melee, except there's more like a sci-fi feel to that.
Yeah, it's like Matrix, cybernetic type of stuff going on.
And you appear on Earth randomly.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's not like Earth, it's like a weird dimension of Earth.
Yeah, it's like you see some mountains, some skies, like that sort of thing.
Then Brawl does something similar to that, only it's just the ocean on a sunset.
Well, Brawl was technically space, but it was a lot more like expansive space, not just like stationary in space. Like, you went throughout the universe essentially, and you saw like a bunch of stars, galaxies, and like time and space warping, and then you're flying over like a vast sea in the sunset, like you said. Smash 4, okay, Smash 3DS and Wii U's Final Destinations were a little bit different, because Smash 3DS, you had like a similar thing with Brawls, but it was more, it's not really apocalyptic, but it was kind of like dark-ish. The Earth and Sun didn't collide, but it was like you traveling throughout space again, and you did travel over like a vast sea, but it wasn't at sunset. But with the Wii U, yeah, it was like traveling through space, passing the moon, the sun and moon colliding, like everything coming to an end. Yeah, the sun and Earth, the sun and moon. You take the moon and you take the sun, and then like you see the sky. So like not too different from Brawls, basically.
So like here's where I would take Final Destination for Ultimate. So like, if you go to the website and you go to the music section, you see like a little bit of a black hole in the corner and all that, or something like that, like a deep void or something like that. So I think it's like you'll be traveling between the cosmos, but you'll see that you're traveling between from like entropy to like creation, something between like heaven and earth. So it's like it'll be even more crazy or more epic looking.
That would make a lot of sense because Master Hand and Crazy Hand do have a creator-destroyer relationship.
Yes.
Yeah, that is true.
What?
Chaos versus creation.
Exactly.
Supreme Kai versus a God of Destruction.
Or basically,
Dragon Ball reference.
Or basically just yin and yang. Because like Master Hand, it's like he's graceful. He tries to like he approaches everything like he's above all of them, and like tries to be. Not really be careful, but like he doesn't like go crazy with the power he has. Crazy Hand,
he's strategic. Master Hand, yeah,
he's the epitome of crazy.
Even in the
he's destructive.
Even the recently new Zelda Encyclopedia describes Link as a puppet to Master Hand. And if you want my take, the one we had on the Wii U, it was definitely pretty, like kind of cool having like the one side almost fiery, but the background was kind of short a bit. Don't know how to describe it. Sakurai said that the Final Destination in the E3 demo was gonna look slightly different. Hey, it could be possible that he was gonna try ditching the space motif and just gonna make it Nightmare Battlefield. Certainly be interesting.
I hope they don't bring back Master Core. I hate that.
They most likely are gonna bring him back.
Or if they are gonna bring him back, I hope they implement him in a different way. That's not like what Smash, Wii U, and 3DS did. Cause like Master Fortress was okay, but it just made me want Subspace even more. Cause it was literally a light version of it.
Just I know. I never had a fun time fighting Master Core.
Tough. And some other possible predictions that, like I said, I wouldn't mind if they got nostalgic with this game. They could just remake the original Final Destination, or possibly make the theme of the stage just a medley of the Final Destinations, which I would really like.
I feel like they might do both. Like they make a medley of all 4 past Final Destination themes, and like they make an original theme for the new Final Destination. But there were screenshots with Ice Climbers and Fox with the black hole item. With like the stage, it went for a lot. Like the platform looked a lot more cybernetic, and the background was like purple, red. It was like a nightmarish, hellish background. Like I think that's the new Final Destination, and it may be going for a more cybernetic look, which I'm okay with. I just hope the background looks really cool and badass.
Just really hoping for those surprises.
Speaking of, what do you think of Battlefield?
I like the new Battlefield.
Yeah.
I think it's much more better than Smash 4. It's like much more brighter. It's just more interesting stuff is happening in the background.
I love the waterfalls mostly.
Yeah.
I think that adds a nice visual touch to the whole thing.
Does anyone else notice that kind of looks like it was developed by the Sheikah? Because the center looks a lot like a Sheikah Warp Point.
One thing I like that from the footage we've seen so far, it's like a really small detail, but I like how it only stays in one time of day. I like that it doesn't change from day to night.
Oh yeah, someone commented that a solar eclipse happens on that battlefield now.
Really? I didn't see that.
I don't know if that's true or not, but you saw like the lighting changed a little bit. Like it looked like it went from like day to dusk to night, but like it didn't look like it changed that much at all. Like the background, like it's just the lighting that's different. Like the sky doesn't change at all. It seems. We don't know if that's going to be changed or if that's going to be stayed. Yeah, I don't know.
Just had an idea. Like going back to Master Core, like we're probably gonna see another. And whether or not we get an adventure mode, we're most likely gonna get another original boss because they introduced one each Smash. Melee had Giga Bowser and Crazy Hand, then Sub Brawl with everything, then Smash 4, of course, with Master Core.
Well, yeah, discounting PD Piranha and, oh god, what was the other boss?
Rayquaza?
Yeah, Rayquaza, yeah. But, like, they had Gallium, they had Duan, they had Taboo, like, they did have original bosses in Brawl. I feel like we're going to see something original in Smash Ultimate. Continuing on with stages, what do you think of like every stage? I'm pretty sure every stage is coming back. If there's like one cut stage, it's probably going to be Miiverse.
Well, okay. So
Unless they want to make a Twitter stage. Twitter's a video game, apparently.
oh my god. One stage I would like to talk about is probably what SMT might have said. He said to me like he's looking very forward to seeing Foresight again in Smash.
Yo, the theme. I can't wait to hear the theme in the city. At nighttime, you see a full moon. It looks so good in HD. I never thought they'd bring Foresight back.
I like Foresight also, just
like
because we need more night stages. Because real niggas fight at night. Fight in the streets.
Reminds you of SML, bitch.
Oh yeah, continuing with Earthbound. Magic Hand looks absolutely amazing. Why is there silence? You're talking Magic Hand. Oh my god.
Oh well. I'm not a fan of Earthbound, so like I guess yes, I know Magic Hand's pretty, but you know it's just like I don't know. It doesn't resonate with me too much.
Oh yeah, you know what I should add on that because Nintendo didn't necessarily come out and say it themselves. The competitors at E3 literally dug this up and found it themselves. The stage hazards are going to be toggleable now, which a lot of people have been asking for in Smash Wii U, because stages like Pyrosphere and Wily Castle, with Ridley and Yellow Devil showing up on the field, people thought those were annoying because they showed up too frequently. They broke up the pacing of the fight. It was just a huge mess. And now that seems to be toggleable now. Like, you don't have to put those. As we saw during the Invitational, Frigate Orpheon didn't flip at all during that match with Zero and I think it was it Plup? I forget, but Snake versus Sheik. I think it was the semifinals. But yeah, in that match, the stage didn't flip. I think that's in the game. And we're going to see so many stages be competitively viable. It's going to be crazy.
Oh,
no one's going to use Omega ever again, especially that we have Battlefield 2.
Oh, every competitor who cared about that was asking for it.
yeah. And okay, so one thing I'm wondering if they'll have it, because I know Project M does. The way how Project M does stages, or how they create new stages, like I wonder if there's gonna be like
two versions.
Yeah, if there's gonna be some stages that are like skins of each other. So like
Echo stages.
Yeah, Echo stages.
There you
basically.
go. There you go.
I'm trying to think of an example, like
take Dreamland 64 and they update it in HD, like actual like true HD graphics.
No, I know in Project M they took Fountain of Dreams, so like you have the regular version, and then there's a reskin version where it's some other Kirby stage entirely. So it's completely reskin of the same stage. I wonder if they will have that at some point, or maybe as DLC.
I really want Fountain of Dreams and Ultimate so bad. Oh my god.
You know, a lot of Melee players don't like Fountain of Dreams so much.
Really?
They call it the Fountain of Broken Dreams.
Oh, cause like the blast zone's so low to the ground, and it's
but also the platforms, it messes up combos, and it could be an inconvenience.
Also, as Dylan Splatoon fan here, I might as well talk about Moray Towers. Moray Towers was definitely one of my favorite stages, and one of my hopes is that in every Splatoon match, at the last minute, they would play the song Now or Never. I really hope they do the same thing in this game. And speaking of music, the Splatoon music is in a genre of its own, so I really hope they go out with the songs in that stage.
Do you know what would be a good stage for Splatoon?
What?
Krusty Towers.
Oh my
Towers.
They already have a...
We shall never deny a guest, even the most ridiculous request. Here's Ridley.
Exactly. They actually have a place called the Krusty Bucket at Splatoon 2.
Oh my god.
I think I've heard... Oh yeah, I think I did hear about that place. Although I don't know much about Splatoon as a whole.
I also predicted the Inkling side B.
Are there any classic stages you might want to bring up? Because, like I love the look of Peach's Castle in HD. We're going to see Yoshi's Story in HD, Cloud on Cloud action with Randolph.
Okay, so, like, I'm glad they brought back, what was the name of that Pokemon stage?
Pokemon, Saffron City.
Yes. I'm actually glad Saffron City made its appearance again, because they remastered that in Project M, and it looks so good in Project M. The remaster. Yo, I'm glad there's more PM stuff in Smash Ultimate. And with like when Wolf was revealed, I was like, yes, we got a PM rep now.
I might as well say that you all gonna hate me again, but I really want to see what's it called?
The Megaton.
You guys don't. What I really want to see is Rainbow Cruise. Like, sure, it was a moving stage and all, but it was nice. It's a Mark 64 stage, and we have Omega stage hazard toggle and battlefield options, so it wouldn't hurt to bring it back.
I think people said Mute City was in there, and I think they're referring to the Melee one. I'm really hoping to see what that looks like.
I wonder if that's legal again, because it used to be in Melee.
Oh yeah, it did.
And crazy stuff happened on that stage.
It's a lot more it's a lot more foggy than I remember.
I'm trying to think of what other ones. I never thought they'd bring back Mushroom Kingdom 2. What else? There's more I thought they never bring back at all.
Let's see. There's also
Oh, you know what I find funny? We have more Earthbound stages than Fire Emblem stages.
We do?
Yeah, for Fire Emblem, there's just Castle Siege, Coliseum, and Arena.
There's the
Arena Ferox. For Earthbound, we have Onett, Foreside, and Brawl, New Park City, Magic Hand on 3DS.
It's ironic because Fire Emblem has more representation than Mother in both character-wise and game-wise.
There's literally like 3 times more Fire Emblem characters than there are Earthbound characters.
Yeah.
That's so busted.
And barely any Mother game representation when it comes to actual games.
I'm dying to see what Reset Bomb Forest looks like in HD, but I hope that does not deconfirm Verity.
Well, then again, Duck Hunt Dog was in the game despite there being a Duck Hunt stage.
That is true. That's true. And there's also the Alphonse Spirit Tracks, that stage on the 3DS.
Whoa, that's because Gonzo, if that's still his name, replaces Toon Link.
I want to see the Rainbow Road stage.
I wonder what they do with the Star Fox stage.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did make Corneria HD, by the way.
Yeah, no, I want to see that, and I want to see what they do with what was the other
Venom.
Yeah, Venom.
It was basically like the Gray Fox, but like from a frontal view.
No, not that. The other one. Orbital 64.
Oh, Sector Z.
Z,
yeah. There's like 4 to 5 64 stages we haven't seen yet. We haven't seen Peach's Castle. We haven't seen Sector Z, Planet Zebes, the Metroid stage, and Congo Jungle 64.
I really hope they go all out with the. I really hope they have the stage dialogue too, much like the Palutena's Guidances, the Snake Codex, and the Star Fox.
Oh, I hope they go. I hope they go crazy with Palutena's Guidance, especially with the DLC and returning vets that were cut. Oh my god, and they make new ones. But like having Snake Codec calls and Palutena's Guidance along with the Star Fox calls in the same game, it's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so good. I can't wait.
Hey Palutena, why is Ness a skeleton? No, that's Sans.
God damn it!
I had to make that joke.
Oh my god.
No, you didn't. Don't lie.
And Pit's like, hey, well, you know, that's just a theory.
No! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god. I love that Pit's star scream is, I never learned how to read, just like an uprising. Oh my god.
I forgot that and thought it would be something like, I can't fly.
Oh, when I saw that, I'm like, yes! He's doing it! Uprising. Make an HD remaster on the Switch, please. Sakurai, please! It doesn't even have to be Sakurai, actually. Let him take a break. I hope they make the Rainbow Road stage from 3DS in HD.
That'd be nice.
That stage was good.
Oh yeah, that was good. I actually
probably my favorite Mario Kart stage.
Yeah.
I prefer Mario Kart 7 over 8 any day, to be honest.
It's much more balanced.
It's the best.
Yeah, I just...
It's Mario Kart.
It's the best Mario Kart.
It certainly had the most interesting Rainbow Road all the Mario Karts I played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mario Kart 8's Rainbow Road felt a little bit underwhelming.
Yeah.
It was okay, but that stage is not playable on 200cc. That first curve, you're always going to fall off on 200. There's no way getting around that. You're going to be lucky if you don't.
Double boost.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, I guess we should talk about new stages, because we have Mori Towers. You already touched on that. Great Tower Plateau, that looks like a good stage, and there's New Donk City. I think New Donk City is going to be a moving stage where you're moving around the city as well as the tower.
Mm-hmm. I want to talk about this.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you're going to be moving for all the kingdoms.
Oh, no. Like, that was another option as an Odyssey stage, but I thought they were going to go straight to New Donk City, not just go through
make the actual kingdom. Odyssey the stage.
Because New Donk City was one of, if not the most popular kingdom in Odyssey.
It was advertised the most, to be honest.
Yeah, that, and there's like a lot more going on with like the humans, with Pauline, the Donkey Kong references. Like there's a lot going for that stage compared to the others.
I want to talk about the new Zelda stage. I see that's the Great Plateau. Like, I kind of surprised because I thought it'd be something in the lines of a moving stage, much like Skyloft. Like, you have this big open world. Like, well, if you want to visit Zoro's Domain, Death Mountain, Hyrule Castle, etc., like, it's just on the tower. Like, it kind of looks like it's going to be a bound stage, but I've been talking with my friends here yesterday, like, it could potentially not be a legal stage. Like, that would be weird, because if it's not, it might as well have been that moving stage I talked about.
With stage hazards off, I could probably see it being a counterpick. It's literally just that rock structure above the center of the tower that makes me iffy.
I would say,
what's wrong with it?
I would say...
Is what I'm putting.
Because you could tech up against that thing, like, a lot.
Well, I would say, like, you know, it's... If it's kept as it is right now, I would say it wouldn't be legal. But, you know, if we toggle the stage hazards off, and, you know, that rock formation is completely removed, then yeah, I would say it definitely would be legal.
I love that
it might well be Omega.
I love that the stage captures, like, the whole... Like, you look at the background, it's literally, like, all of Breath of the Wild's, like, mass scope and, like, huge structure and landmass and open fields. Like, I love that it captures that in the stage.
Mm-hmm.
How many new stages do you think we're going to get?
We definitely seen the majority of them.
I feel like there's more.
Well,
like he said, like Sakurai said, like, I hope you're not expecting too many newcomers, and like there's two ways you could take it. He could be teasing with that, but he may be like taking that as truth.
Wait,
like,
are you talking about stages or characters?
Well, I mean, I'm using that as like a segue or like an example. But with stages, I feel like it's a little bit easier because like there's not much dexterity and complexity going into that. I'm going
to think there's gotta be 10 to 15 stages added.
That's relatively close to where I stand. I'm at least expecting like one new stage from each of the original 8 like Smash represented franchises, and we already have. Okay. We thought the recording cut out, but we already have Mario and Zelda. Like, I think we're gonna get a Tropical Freeze stage for Donkey Kong. I think we're actually gonna get a new Yoshi stage based off the new Yoshi game coming to Switch, just like how we got the Woolly World stage before Woolly World came out like 9 months later. We might get a Star Allies, maybe a Triple Deluxe stage if he doesn't go hard on Superstar Ultra again. Or just Superstar, not Ultra.
I think the wonderful thing about Smash Ultimate is, like, if there was, like, no DLC coming out, and let's say they revealed every single character in the base game, I would still be relatively happy for it coming as it is right now, because it feels like all the old stuff feels new again.
Yeah.
So I felt like he gave us, like, a lot of start, and I felt like, you know what? I feel pretty happy. I don't really need any more new stuff to get me all excited about it.
Yeah, because as far as the base used for this game, like, the roster mechanics were like used as a base from Smash 4 to Ultimate, but a lot of it's being changed. They're bringing back older mechanics, adding new ones. A lot of characters feel different from their Smash 4 counterpart, and the items and stages are being remade from the ground up.
I want to say that I kind of feel the opposite of Afanda, because, like, one of the most exciting things about a new Smash game is what new characters or stages are going to be in, but it looks like we're only going to get very few, and some of these are just HD versions of the old stages. Like, we're not talking about Mushroom Kingdom 1 versus Mushroom Kingdom 2, it's just Mushroom Kingdom 2.
But there's like over like 100 stages presumably going to be in the game, and there's a lot of good ones across all like 4 of those. Technically 5 if you count them. Yeah, for stages I'm going to count 5 because that's how Sakurai sees it. But there's across all 5 Smash games, like there's a lot to choose from. With stage hazard toggles and like the battlefield forms, Omega forms, all in HD updated. Like it looks amazing. They all look so good.
Yeah, you know. I had to disagree with Antasma. You know, again, it's just like, you know, we weren't there when Melee came out and experiencing these stages for the first time. I felt like, you know, this is such a fresh start.
Yeah, forget 64. We were literally like 1 year old when 64 came out. Smash Bros. 64, not the system.
Only actual system of game.
Yeah, because like we got Melee like a couple years probably after the fact it came out, and then when like Brawl came out, like we were hooked on that, and then it took forever for us to get Smash 4, and we just thought we weren't gonna get another Smash Bros for a while, and then like 4 years later, bada bing, bada boom.
What? It's like what? Okay,
I know.
I'm okay with it though. Like mechanically, this looks like a good Smash game. It's literally remaking like every single stage from the past Smash games. Every single character is back. Like this type of Smash game, like it's using the type of fan service, but it's not like bad fan service where you're just throwing everything in for the sake of fan service and like circle jerks. I'm gonna get flack for
Battle
this.
Royale?
No. I was gonna do something else. I'm gonna get flack for this. Dragon Ball Super, even though I like the Tournament of Power, like. A lot of Dragon Ball Super like relies so much on fan service and bringing back old characters. Like look at Frieza, and then like Kale, like being a direct like reference to Broly and all that stuff. And I could keep on going, but this seems like it's trying to like take in the factors of like all these old stages. Let's remake them in HD. They're remade from the ground up. Let's touch up these characters. Let's give Ganondorf his sword. Finally, it took us 3 games, but he finally uses his sword. Let's make Zelda cute. Let's give her the Link Between Worlds design. Let's buff up all these characters. Let's make the bad characters good again. Let's add some melee mechanics so we'll attract more competitive players and melee players. Let's make the game more mechanically sound. Like there's a lot being done and changed to this Smash game that's just sitting so well with so many people, and a lot of requests are being filled. Like this just feels like the Smash game that's adhering to so many different problems people had with Smash in the past.
So I wanted to, if you watch this YouTuber Relax Alax, he was right on one thing, or well, he was right on a couple of things also, but one of the things he was right about is like I think we're reaching that point where, you know, if any other Smash game comes out in the future, we'll actually see a little bit of a decrease in the roster size, I think.
Yeah, at least in some form or shape, we're going to feel disappointed. Because how are they going to top this? Because you have every stage and character, and we're going to have more new assets on it. Like, what's going to happen? Like, how is this going to be topped?
They're probably going to pull a Grand Theft Auto 5 and, like, rather than, yeah, we had our fun, let's work on a new game, they're just gonna milk it out until the system's dead, and probably the next one after.
Oh my god. Yeah, if they like decide to like after all the DLC is out, they just gotta like add in, I don't know, loot boxes.
No,
to prolong the game.
That's not the mighty key fest.
Nintendo did say loot boxes are quote unquote interesting.
Oh.
If anything, they're anti-consumer.
It's just like,
my god.
And then you had to, you know, use your your Nintendo cards or my Nintendo points. I'm not sure.
Yeah, my Nintendo points.
Yeah, you use them to like buy your loot boxes. It's like, oh boy, am I gonna get that costume for Daisy?
You know, to be honest, that's like the only fair thing they could do with my Nintendo. Because the only thing you could do for my Nintendo is get discounts on Wii U and 3DS games, or just download wallpapers.
Not even discounts on Switch games?
No, my Nintendo's unless you have gold points, but those points expire after a certain amount of time too. There's a lot of stuff they gotta fix with my Nintendo. It's just so dumb. I literally just download a bunch of like wallpapers and shit I use for my discussion E3 prediction videos now.
We better also get that new virtual console service.
Oh wait,
that too.
Okay, so with how many characters we have right now, remember that little section in Brawl where you could play like the retro games?
Yeah, the masterpieces.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Could you imagine? Did they have them in Smash 4?
Yeah, they did.
They did.
They did. They had like Mario Bros. They had Mega Man 2,
Okay.
Kirby Superstar. They
Yeah.
Punch Out. They did have like masterpieces between
Well,
Game Boy, NES, SNES.
You can tell I forgot about that. So that's why I said maybe they should bring them back.
I mean, unlocking stuff in Smash 4 was kind of mediocre.
Mediocre.
Not to mention the single player content. For the most part.
So I was gonna say. Oh yeah. Even though
Yeah.
the game, the actual masterpieces were like 2-minute demos.
Should I title this "My Water's Too Hot"?
Sure. Yeah. Do it.
Our water's too hot. For Smash made our water too hot. We put it too close to the giant flaming logo.
Can we just call it Smash Podcast 2 or whatever or something?
Our water is too hot. Episode 2.
It broke and it's now hot. Oh my god.
I don't even know where that came from.
Going. That's so stupid. Going back to the stages really quick. If we're gonna have over 100, I hope they double down on the song selection for this game and just add like over 1,000. I want them to go crazy. Like add more Mario. Don't hesitate. Do not be shy. Add more Mario and Luigi songs. Add more Paper Mario songs. Add more Pokemon, Pac-Man World, Kid Icarus, Sonic, Zelda. There's a lot of good music out there from various games.
That would be too much to manage. Though I feel that, as I said before, I feel the same way about Splatoon.
Yo, I would like to see Exnot Fortress on Foresight and then Shadow Queen on Final Destination.
Yo, oh, what if they give you the option to like move some songs?
I hope
around
so.
and
They
run
better.
music.
I know Blaze Blue does that in Guilty Gear.
Oh, that'd be so good. Sakurai, do that for my music. Like, give us some options and leeway for switching songs around on different stages.
Yeah.
That'd be so good.
Mario Odyssey had some similar to that.
Yeah, because you could access the sound test in like the list menu with the minus button. And just go to the music and just play that in any kingdom and challenge you wish.
That would make, even though that would make some songs very tiring.
Yeah.
That's fine though. Well, I mean, Smash has literally over hundreds upon hundreds. I feel like there's so many there you wouldn't feel too tired.
So, should we get started to some of the character changes
they
made?
I was about to say. Should we go in order for series?
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't go in order. I just got to
Not
talk
like
about
every
the
single
characters I would really care about. But
all right,
you could do that if you want.
I guess we'll like skim through some of these changes quickly. Like for the Mario characters, like I don't think Luigi, Peach, Daisy, quote unquote, Bowser Jr. got changed in any major way. Like Mario got nerfed from a Mario main that does suck a little bit, but I don't think it's heavy nerfs.
How do you think he lost to Ridley?
It's like, nerf his tail, nerf. Oh wait, that was a buff. Let me change that. Because Mega Man's Leaf Shield got buffed and now it's actually a decent move.
Right.
But I feel like Mario's still going to be a good character in the game. They nerfed Rosalina, specifically Luma, down to where Luma can't attack while she's in shield. She has a different neutral layer, so it's smaller, I think. Like there's
It's just like, remember that some of that footage we saw last night where it seems like Rosalina could still hit you even though she's being hit.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
With Smash 4, we were watching like a comp of people raging out at tournaments between Brawl, Project M, Melee, and Smash 4. And there was literally this one clip of some guy as Rosalina against the Sonic player. And did Sonic grab her or was she shielding?
I know Sonic threw her up, and then what happens? Like he started to chase her up to the ceiling, and then what happens was like Luma just knocked him out.
And then Rosalina followed up with an up air, and that killed. Oh my god! But I'm pretty sure they nerfed Luma down to like a couple notches, so he/she or both, they're not as broken as in Smash 4. I hope they nerf that up air.
Well, now the Luma now stays in Rosalina's shield, so
so
you don't get really punished for hitting the shield too much.
That's good, because that was like a common issue when you faced Rosalina in tournaments. What else is there? Dr. Mario has a down air, he has a spike, and it's a Captain Falcon spike, and it comes out faster. Sakurai, please tell me this is like the first step to making Dr. Mario good and competitively viable. Because the minute I saw that, I literally shed a tear. That was like so relieving seeing Dr. Mario in, and he actually looks good.
When he said spike, so did the audio.
Oh yeah,
we're looking at the audio right now.
Well, like, that's exactly what I wanted from it as a Dr. Mario main. It's like, make him good. Here's a spike. Oh, Oh, my heart.
So,
Spikes went through your heart.
Exactly.
any other Mario characters you want to go for before I talked about the one I really care about?
Yeah, I guess we'll group Yoshi, the DK characters, and Wario in there. I think they made... I was literally trying to make my Yoshi analysis before recording this, but it took too long, so I'm just like, screw it. It's not a long video, but like everything took a while to process. So, they made Yoshi a little bit better. His back air's faster, his up B can like bounce on the ground a little bit, and when he uses side B, it doesn't bounce on startup, so it'll be easier to hit opponents. But like Yoshi is like a really, really good character, so I'm glad they kept it that way. DK got buffed in several areas, but they nerfed his recovery, so that kind of sucks. I don't know anything on Diddy Kong. I think he's relatively similar, but go ahead, enlighten us on Wario.
Oh my god. You know, right now with Wario, I'm relatively very happy that he has... Right now, us Wario mains, or I can't speak for everyone, but what I saw is like I only saw really like 2 different changes. They completely reworked his dash attack, and they changed his forward tilt. And I think those were definitely good choices because I didn't like his dash attack, and I thought his forward tilt was really underwhelming and so underutilized. So his dash attack is probably one of the best changes I've seen so far. So so Sakurai actually brought him back his shoulder bash from the Wario World games. And if you played Project M, you could Wario's side B is his charge attack. So I'm glad that they finally, after like 2 whole games, they brought the charge rushing move again.
Yeah,
because in Brawl it was like technically his forward smash, but it was like he just stepped a foot and then hit you. Like what's this? Well, like did he forget to animate the rest of it? It's like it doesn't make sense.
It might have been intentional because if you remember, like Relax did a video on that too, and how Wario is like the antithesis to Mario, and how he's so ungraceful compared to everyone else in the cast, and he moves so sporadically and choppy to represent basically how quick and fast like his micro games are in the WarioWare games.
Oh yeah, no, that was a neat idea. I like that he moved so bizarrely.
Yeah,
I still feel
that might have been a part of his like forward smash too. Granted, its range was a little lackluster.
Yeah, so I'm glad. So it seems like, unfortunately, in Project M, his charge is like a kill move. It kills relatively a decent percent. But it seems like in Ultimate that his charge only does a relative amount of knockback, not kill move potential, unfortunately. So I'm glad it seems like it has more use now. The only good part of his old dash attack is like you could sometimes trip somebody, but that almost was so hard to do. And his forward tilt is basically I think they just literally increased the hitbox of it and just made it a little bit more disjointed. Like now his new animation is like he just basically slaps you, but his hand is like huge and all that. So they made his forward tilt basically had more range, and that's what Wario needs right now. He suffers from he probably has the least amount of range out of all of the fighters in Smash 4. So I think it's a relatively good buff because he needs more ways to like counter people at a distance, at least a little bit of a distance.
You'd say the biggest thing you want from him is a better forward air?
Yeah, I want him to have a better forward air, or just like at least I think just really fix it. Like his forward air is really good, in PM, but the problem in Smash 4, it doesn't have enough hits done. So if I hit you at like 0% with my forward air, you could still like grab me and punish me, which is I think it's ridiculous. Like what? I'm going to get punished for landing a hit on you? Like, so they really need to fix that, I think. And it seems like they're increasing general hit stun in Ultimate, I think.
Yeah, I think I heard from a lot of people saying hit stun was generally increased, though I think they could go a little bit further with it. I think the dash attack and the forward tilt are a good sign, because now I think the dash attack may actually be a viable kill move.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you see the slap thing. Like that's easily that's easily punishable, and it's like not that hard to like.
It does look like it hits hard.
Yeah, that's what I would think. If it's anything,
forward tilt, yeah.
If it's anything like his forward smash, I would assume it does good knockback at like a good percent.
If that forward tilt is actually his forward smash, then he's that's a real big buff.
I think the slap is his tilt.
Yeah, no, it looks like a tilt.
In case you're wondering, I haven't left. I just don't care about the technical aspects about Smash Bros.
Well, I do because I played other fighting games. When Smash 4 was revealed, my main concern was about balance, and it makes me happy that Sakurai is finally taking that into account, because I would get mad at people who said, "Oh yeah, get good and all that," but I played other fighting games that are much more balanced than Smash 4 is. Just look at Injustice. Like, if I could link in the comments a huge Injustice 2 matchup charts, and all you see, you'll all see 7s and 5s. You'll all see even matches for practically everybody, even the trash tier characters. The tier list difference in that game is very minimal. It's really balanced for the most part.
Well,
and there's only one matchup that's 4-6 or something like that. So
wasn't Deathstroke broken in the first game?
He's talking Injustice 2.
Injustice 2. Yeah, Injustice 1, there's a couple of balancing issues for the first one. But the second one, they really got their shit together. And I hope for what Nintendo does is they do the same method. I hope Nintendo and Sakurai especially, I hope there's more community outreach this time, because that's what the people at NRS and NetherRealm do. They actually have people go to tournaments and watch, or even participate in them, which is crazy. So, I'm hoping, things change for what's to come.
I think there is more of a competitive outreach, and we are seeing that with how, for one thing, of course, with all the melee mechanics.
I mean, it's one thing now that Sakurai was actually there for the invitation.
That too.
That was good.
Yeah. And
Injustice 2 was balanced, and it has story.
And people were asking, maybe they'll put more demos of Smash out there before it releases at bigger tournaments. And now with CEO coming up, that's gonna have another Smash Ultimate demo at that big tournament.
Yo,
that's famous
good.
for Smash.
I'm liking it.
Yeah,
they wanted to hear more feedback from fans.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot more love towards the competitive community this time around, and I like it. But we're also seeing plenty of consideration towards the casual crowd too.
I will say that I feel like the Wii U and the Smash 4 fan base may have leaned toward the competitive crowd, mostly because the Wii U, of course, didn't sell well, so mainly the diehard Smashers were the one picking up Wii U's.
Yeah, unfortunately, I made a mistake that the only reason I really got a Wii U was for Smash 4. So, but the good part is, my best friend here, SMT, got me a Switch for my birthday, and I actually did want a Switch, but I was unsure if I would really want to make that investment. But I'm glad, I got a Switch now.
You got Mario plus Rabbids and Mario Odyssey along with it, so it won't be just Smash.
Yeah, no, they're very fun games in themselves, definitely.
He doesn't own the game, but he was good at ARMS, so I'm also recommending that.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, I haven't gotten ARMS.
And you want to get Sonic Mania Plus.
But I'm deciding what platform though. If I should have it for Switch, PC, or PS4. That's one.
Does it make a difference?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it does.
On storage space, and of course the Switch. It's a portable system you could bring anywhere.
I wouldn't think I would want to put it on my PS4 because already it's starting to be filled up with games and memory. So it's definitely between PC or Switch.
Oh yeah, Sonic Mania Plus is a physical game, right?
Yeah,
so you don't have to worry too much.
Yeah. Although the original Mania was all digital, but now Plus it's physical. What else is there? I'm trying to think of other characters.
Oh yeah, Zelda's beautiful.
Oh my god!
We were all expecting Breath of the Wild. Sakurai said that she's more of a researcher, but then again, Zelda was never a fighter, unless you count Hyrule Warriors. And my friends here are whispering about Sun right now.
Yeah. Zelda's redesign is probably my favorite redesign of the whole bunch. She just looks so adorable, and she even got a couple buffs too. And I'm Zelda was the first girl character I picked up, so I'm glad she's getting all these buffs, and she looks even more adorable than she did before.
Surprisingly, I play a lot of females in fighting games, but with the exception of Smash 4. So hopefully the newcomers will be decently female, so maybe I'll finally pick up a female fighter, besides Daisy, of course.
Kind of.
Ganondorf is actually one of like the most changed characters too. He has more range. He has a sword. His specials got buffed too. Like his faster aerials, better air game. Ganondorf got buffed like crazy in Ultimate. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, his design is kind of ironic because he gave him the sword, but he hasn't used a sword since he's designed and he has his Ocarina of Time design, but he doesn't use a sword unless he's Beast Ganon, and only in Twilight Princess he used a sword. And Demise, he used a sword.
Kirby's up there for one of the most changed like veterans too. Holy crap, Kirby! Oh my god, you guys better watch out for my Kirby analysis. Kirby got buffed like crazy too. Like,
Sakurai must have been playing favorites here.
Holy crap! Even though Pit won that one match in the Invitational. Oh lord, not that much I've seen on Meta Knight DDD. I skipped over the Metroid. I don't know anything about Zero Suit. Ridley seems like a good character. But...
Zero Suit was nerfed.
Oh yeah, her bust size is decreased, but Snake's ass is flat now too. Although Zero Suit's more muscular and her proportions are truer to that of the Metro games, so that's all good.
I wouldn't think how would she even fit in that suit with that bust like that.
She has watermelon crushing thighs. You can't argue with those.
Does that thing have a zipper somewhere?
Samus is relatively like buffed, but like she's kind of mediocre throughout Smash.
Mediocre.
Yep. Who else is there? Fox. I touched on Kirby.
He has his Star Fox Zero design.
Oh my god, why? No one liked that game.
No one liked Assault either.
Oh, what are you talking about? Assault has a fan base.
I actually like Assault too, even though I played a little bit.
Me and Afanda showed to him.
Yeah,
I even admitted that Star Fox Guard is funner than Star Fox Zero.
Oof.
I'm sorry.
See, that's how bad Zero is.
I'm sorry, but Star Fox Assault, in my opinion, is the definitive version of Star Fox. Fuck you, N64 fans. You don't know what you're talking about. You're the same people that that praise 64, but for some reason hate Sunshine because it's a little bit different.
Oh God! Oh.
And it had Crystal.
Oh, well, that's another plus actually.
Oh wait, I think Crystal is a
assist trophy. She is.
Oh my god. That was technically. I bet some people were secretly disappointed that Crystal wasn't in because she was requested.
Same for Bomberman.
Oh my god.
I'm surprised people were more upset that Waluigi wasn't in than Bomberman.
Waluigi's the new Ridley.
A Bomberman could have easily been a character.
Waluigi's the new Ridley. Let's just face that. And Brawl, I forget if it was Brawl Legacy or Brawl Minus. It was a modded version of Brawl, but like you can make a moveset of Waluigi. You just he has this long lanky body. Just let him use it.
He's already assist trophy.
It could be DLC.
Hey,
the outcry is insane right now.
He's less likely as DLC because the assist trophy will be already made. And if you get rid of the assist trophy, that only suggests that he's coming as a DLC.
I'm not sure if even Wario fans care much about Waluigi.
I mean, Waluigi isn't even in a Wario game.
Actually, yeah.
Which is even worse.
He could be a Mario rep, but I don't care about
Come on,
franchise.
Nintendo. Add Waluigi outside of a multiplayer game.
Okay, how about they do this? What Nintendo does is that next year they release a Waluigi game on mobile phones.
Oh my god!
And it'll be Waluigi's Taco Stand or something like that. and they'll be like, okay, fine, Waluigi's in a game now. They should put him in.
or maybe they do something like New Super Luigi Bros. U and just make a harder version of the upcoming Wario game.
They could apply the same logic to the stage hazards, like Ridley was a stage hazard in Pyrosphere, but now he's his own character, or Alphonse, or the reset bomb.
But that was one game later, still.
No, but like they could still apply the same logic to the characters. Plus, it's DLC. Anything could happen with DLC, and it could be it could be the first time. It could be the first time.
Waluigi will be the first character that's also an assist trophy.
Exactly.
I mean, Little Mac could have had that position also, but that was not
the Wii wasn't capable of doing DLC. or most Wii games.
No, I mean, they could have kept Little Mac as a trophy. I mean, as an assist trophy, but also as a character.
I'm really pressing the doubt button right here.
You pressed your doubts on Daisy and Ridley before we got Ultimate. Granted, so did I, but I didn't doubt the fact that they could be in Smash.
Well, he was basically deconfirmed already.
Before the reveal, I was hoping more Daisy would make it in than Waluigi. Yeah, I said I have more love for Daisy.
Hey, we know more people who want Daisy more than Waluigi, and it'd be so funny if they kept the third eye in the back of her head.
Yeah, no, I imagine that.
Yeah, you said that yesterday.
So imagine, okay, what if Daisy was, actually, really fast, and the reason was because she had that third eye.
She has the fastest frame data because she can look behind you and predict, what attacks to air dodge and move. She has better air game, air speed, and frame data than everyone else. Boom, she's top tier.
Kiko-ho!
Kiko-ho. No, that's Zelda.
But Tiana's 3 eyes.
I'm trying. Oh yeah, Pokemon. Greninja got a couple buffs. Now he has better combo game. Like when he does tilts, they set up for combos.
Oh
easier.
yeah,
those water shurikens.
Afanda was a set over Wario. Yet I mained the character that was infamous for getting nerfs.
Hey, I mean, Bayonetta got nothing but nerfs, and she's gonna get even more when the game comes out, because according to Armada, Sakurai was shaking his head during that match with Plop, and Bayo was, beating the ever-loving shit out of Ridley.
Next thing you know, that her guns were replaced with Nerf guns.
It's Nerf or nothing.
She's the new Greninja.
I mean, so that infamous Ridley matchup... obviously, what came into play also was the stage. I mean,
that too.
It might have gone much better if it actually was a more legal stage or a mega or something like that.
Or if the blast box was a little bit higher or the stage was a little lower.
It seemed like the ceiling was much lower on that stage.
Yeah.
I forgot that stage. I know it's a
Green
Kirby.
Greens.
Yeah, Green Greens.
What other franchise are there? Ness got several buffs.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I don't like about Ness is that disgusting back air. I mean, back throw. Back throw is just... Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there was anything on Captain Falcon. Marth, Lucina, and Roy got a couple buffs here and there, but their neutral jab got nerfed a little bit in vertical range.
Oh, in other news, I don't hate Lucina anymore.
Oh yeah, because I shared this clip of Fire Emblem Warriors where Lucina and Marth were exchanging conversation and how Lucina was idolizing Marth and Marth was those legends and tales were greatly exaggerated and all that stuff. Basically showing Marth's English voice. And fun fact, Marth's English voice actor is the same one who voices Sasuke in the Naruto English dub, and Ben 10 from Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, and Omniverse.
He did seem familiar.
Ben 10 from Smash.
Exactly.
Ultimate emphasis.
Oh,
No, Shadow, because Ultimate Life Form, and Knuckles is an assist trophy. Shadow's nowhere to be found. Granted, both could be assist trophies at the same time, but do it, Sakurai. Just do it.
I've already said that if this is the Ultimate Smash Bros, they might as well add the Ultimate Mercenary.
But bottom line, Marth's English voice actor is good, and Afanda doesn't hate Lucina anymore. He actually likes her.
Yeah.
Why would they add an English voice to Marth and on a game dedicated to gameplay unless they're gonna use his voice in some dialogue story mode?
I'm a little doubtful on that though. Smash isn't really dialogue heavy.
No. There's only a couple of exchanges, but only really with the English-speaking characters.
Yeah, it's with grunts and shouts and whatnot. Oh man, I was about to say something, but I lost it.
I hate that.
Crap, I hate that. I hate that moment where you were going to say something and you lost
Our water is still hot.
Oh, we were talking about Greninja.
I think it was either something Adventure Mode related or Fire Emblem related, whatever.
Well, we were still going through those characters.
We were talking about Lucina.
I forget. I
we were talking about the Fire
Emblem. English. Yeah, so Marth speaks English, but I'm questioning whether or not Roy and Cloud are going to speak English. That's weird, because Cloud already had an English VA.
If we're talking about voices, I'm sorry, but I'm really disappointed with the new voices for Ike. Why? I don't like his new voice.
Yeah, steal him.
And okay, fine. He has a second voice, but it doesn't even sound that much different from the first one.
Yeah. And I agree.
I don't know. It's not the same, but it's a different voice.
He sounded much more like
calm down. What? He didn't.
Before, he sounded like more aggro. Like, he's like, Great Ether! It's like, prepare yourself.
Yeah,
And
but he
it's like,
doesn't sound.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
He sounds like an edgelord now.
Rips off mask. It's me, bitches. I'm infinite. And that's what it takes to be infinite.
Not Shadow. He sounded like Filthy Frank for a moment.
Oh, you did? Oh.
Did I really?
Or Muscle Man.
Earthbound, Kid Icarus. I feel like Pit got buffed in a couple ways. His aerials and upper dash feel like there's more weight to them. And I'm so glad they're buffing Palutena. Palutena. I keep trying to play Palutena more nowadays, but I know she's low tier.
You have an actual goddess in the game and she's not SS tier.
I know, right? But they buffed her specials so far. I hope they go even further with that. Hopefully she has faster aerials, faster smash attacks especially. She just needs more, like, she needs less frames on literally everything. That's essentially her main problem. Because a lot of her moves are punishable.
So what else? We went over the Kirby characters.
Yeah, DDD.
Why wasn't DDD's Final Smash buff DDD?
Oh no, I like it. I like the Final Smash much better.
Mass DDD was like the next best thing.
Oh my god, it's so epic! Throws missiles and then fucking slams you through the fucking cage
with a jet hammer as Mass DDD in a cage boxing ring. Like,
oh yeah, when it comes
that's straight out of the Kirby games if I've ever seen it.
Oh yeah, when it comes to Final Smashes now, like, it is interesting that they've got rid of transformation-based Final Smashes, but at the same time, it kind of gets rid of the fun of as playing as this particular transformation.
Although, I kind of like this style of Smashes more, because, like, when you hear Final Smash, you think, like, an ultimate finisher, like most fighting games have with each character and their ultimate attacks. Like, this is following more along the lines of those. And, like, with these transformational Final Smashes, I think they're trying to make Final Smashes more competitively viable.
Which is ironic.
It's either, like, a beam or just some rush down, like, cutscene, basically.
Yeah. I like Wario's now.
I like Donkey Kong's. It's finally a good one.
Yeah. No, it's literally him. Like, they're finally doing the Dong justice with this Final Smash.
Along with buffing him up in a couple areas, although his recovery just... that sucks. Oh yeah, that's another thing, going back to competitive aspects. Recovering is actually, like, harder to do if your character doesn't have a good recovery. Edge guarding is going to become a lot more quintessential to competitive play, and I like that.
Well, mid-air dodging is supposed to help with that now.
But, like, if you do it in the air, it's literally almost a full second of lag. It's going to be hard to recover even if you do air dodge otherwise. And you can only do it once. What did I not touch on? DDD, Kid Icarus. I don't know anything on Olimar, Villager, or Wii Fit Trainer.
There's also the DLCs.
Oh yeah, Cloud.
Wii Fit Trainer has a nice face. That's one thing.
She actually looks like a woman unless like a mannequin.
I don't like how it is right now, but I hope it looks better. I felt like it looked unfinished to me, so like I could literally count the polygons on her face.
I hate how everyone hates on Dark Pit, because I actually like the character, and he's actually better than Pit in Smash 4. His side B kills are like 40% at the edge of the stage.
Hey, unlike, let's say Dr. Mario, like, he's his own character. Like, if Shadow comes out as an Echo Fighter, I can see some non-Sonic fans getting angry and calling Shadow a waste of space.
Oh yeah. Before I came here, I was brushing my teeth in the bathroom and I just thought of something, like as a way to buff Pichu up, because Pichu still hurts itself, and like Rage is back, but it's not active until like around 120%. So what I'm thinking is they give Pichu the benefit of the doubt and they make Rage active for her at like 35%, just like every other character in Smash 4. I feel like that'd be a good way to buff Pichu. Like, give her the Rage, especially with the fact that she can damage herself with her own electric attacks.
Or how about...
Pichu can use Aura?
Well, I mean, it's not Aura, it's a different...
Okay, did we see Pichu's Final Smash yet?
Yeah, it's Volt Tackle. It's the same as Pikachu's. It's funny, though, because, like, there's a lot of quote-unquote clones coming back, like Young Link, Falco. Granted, like, Young Link is now, like, his own Link, like, Breath of the Wild Link's different. But, like, we're seeing a lot of clones coming back, but really the only ones that are classified as clones are Dark Pit, Lucina, and Daisy. Even Dr. Mario doesn't have the Epsilon symbol, which... Hallelujah. Thank God.
I would also like to mention how this game kind of reminds me of that one Smash Bros. Comic. I forgot the name of the comics or creator. Like, Roy comes back, barges into Smash.
No one is allowed back on the roster except for Dr. Mario and at least 2 Links and Mewtwo. Hello. No one actually left, did they? Nope. I think we just have the third parties left. They nerfed Cloud's aerials, but they buffed his recovery. I think that's very fair. And his limit only lasts for 15 seconds along with Little Mac's KO punch, and if it's unused it goes away.
I mean, now so like next time if I'm in Ultimate when I'm playing a Cloud as Wario, I just like just gotta be jumping up and just doing side Bs all day. Just like nope, you're not getting up here until you get rid of that limit.
We're gonna be seeing Cloud on Yoshi's Island, Yoshi's Story 2 now. With that,
yeah, I bought that up during the Yoshi Story thing. Oh, who else? Oh yeah, Little Mac. I feel like he's going to be one of the characters to benefit the most from all these mechanical changes.
Oh yes, definitely.
He doesn't go into free fall after using side B.
A lot of people hated him at day one
and called him top tier. Give it a couple months. Oh, he's like one of the worst characters.
And
then they nerfed his side.
I used to hate Little Mac.
Oh my god!
It's kind of like to say that the hardest characters to fight against for me are the hardest characters for me to master.
Greninja, for example, or Pac-Man.
No, like Bayonetta. Like it takes more than just using her to exploit her brokenness, for example. And you guys won't find this relatable, but the Chargers in Splatoon, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Inkling looks like a busted character, by the way.
I mean, yeah. The only thing that doesn't make him even more broken. At least the pain doesn't do damage over time. Thank goodness.
Yeah, it'd be like the flower.
I'm gonna be really good with the Inkling, considering that a lot of mechanics come from the actual game, and I finished the Octo expansion, which is pretty hard.
It's funny because you don't even need to ink the field to refill your ink. You just have to hold the shield button and hit B, and you'll just go in the ground to refill.
Oh wow!
Oh, they might. I think they might change that later on.
They might,
or maybe by release.
Yeah,
they're like you have to have at least a blotch of paint.
They're definitely going to nerf
into
Bayonetta even more. Oh my god. Was that character really a smart decision if they're just going to keep nerfing her to death?
I mean, fundamentally, she's a top tier.
Yeah.
Now, at some point, if you really need to, if they really truly want to nerf her, they would have to get rid of the whole combo thing, essentially.
Yeah.
Inkling's a broken character.
I mean, they could give her a vortex in exchange for combo potential.
They definitely nerfed her
slower,
her aerials, her afterburner kick, her side B, witch time. There was plenty of things, and there's gonna be more. Holy crap! They technically nerfed Ryu in a couple areas too, because now you can't use accidental inputs. Though I think that'll make Ryu players a lot more consistent with their attacks, and they can't use their back air as much as they'd like.
So I wanted to use Ryu back in the day, but my problem with him is I really don't think for some reason I had a hard time with the GameCube controller doing the inputs. For some reason, the GameCube controller was the worst controller for actually doing the Dragon Punch motion or the Fireball motion also.
Oh yeah, the true Shoryuken.
Yeah, the true Shoryuken. I could do it with a PS4 and an Xbox controller, but not for a GameCube for some reason.
That's kind of ironic considering the GameCube has 8 directional inputs. You think it would be optimal for that sort of type of game.
Try a different controller, I guess.
I don't have too many problems trying to do the move. I can at least do the Fireball one. I forgot the name. Or the Tatsumaki Senpukyaku.
The Fireball is the Hadouken.
Yeah, but it has another name for it. If it's a true Hadouken.
Yeah.
I kind of exploited Ryu back in the day. I would just go in circles with the joystick and just rapidly press A.
I'm sad Mewtwo got nerfed a little bit. His side B entirely stops his momentum, so it's actually worse if you try to recover with it.
Yeah.
And his Shadow Ball is slower. Although his tilts and up smash I think got buffed, so that's good, but I'm gonna miss when Mewtwo was in the top 10. I think he was. I at least think. He's definitely one of the best characters in the game.
So are we basically covered all the characters?
Do we have a...
Almost.
Should we pull up the roster?
There's Pac-Man.
Oh, yes, Pac-Man.
They buffed his grab. It's not ass anymore. Like, okay, so, like, Pac-Man's grab lasted, like, 4 to 5 times as long as everyone else's grab in Smash 4. Now,
when SMT would do the grab, I was like, oh, yes, he did it. Let me go get myself and make myself tea now. It's like, and then I'll punish you.
You just pour yourself a pot, come back, and then punish me for it. Pac-Man's grab was literally the worst grab in the entire game. And now, it went from lasting 5 times longer than your average grab to 2 times as long, which, thank God, it actually looks and feels faster. Like, it's less punishable. And the properties on the hydrant are better. You can punch the water so it doesn't push Pac-Man. His fruit roulette's faster. Oh, his dash attack does 4 hits instead of 3. I'm going to have to research Pac-Man a little bit more. But Pac-Man got buffed. I'm happy. I think I might pick him up again. Because along with him, Sonic, Yoshi, Mario, and Dr. Mario, and Mega Man, like, those were the guys I used to fucks with back when Smash 4 was, like, hot and new.
So hopefully in the future we get to see, like, after the game itself, hopefully we get to see better looking tournaments. In terms of diversity, what we see there.
Along with more consistency in competitive growth. Trying to become a better competitive player.
I think Smash Ultimate came around a good time. I think, because I think the Smash 4 community is getting pretty chaotic with what's happening in recent events.
It's like with Zero retiring, Bayonetta like stealing the whole show.
Yeah.
Like it was kind of getting crazy. And now with Smash Ultimate adhering to a lot of competitive requests and aspects, like it's looking a lot more strong in terms of the competitive future Smash Ultimate has in this game. I'm very excited to get into this game competitively.
It's hard to tell if all the competitiveness it will help me or hurt me because I play for fun and with friends. Like it. Like, if there's opportunity for me to join a tournament, like, I would join to see how far I would get, but I'm not gonna play if I'm just gonna lose 10 times in a row every time.
So for me, like I said, I have more faith in Saka right now. Like, I'm starting to appreciate all the changes he's making, and I think the best situation, and I think the best could happen for me is that, this game does me justice, and I actually do get rewarded for the hours I put into a fighting game, because I hope the practice that I do in training mode, which I hope they redo the training mode in Smash Ultimate. At the end of the day,
the way ARMS did it or something.
Well, I just wanted as a regular how other fighting games do it, have save states. In training mode,
save states.
Yeah, like you insert a save point at a certain time just so you can do certain combos and certain.
That will help with Wario a lot, so I don't have to wait 2 minutes to do a combo again in between. So either way, I hope. So I think I'll this game will get me. I'm having a hard time finding the words for it. I hope with the new game, I get what I put in. I reap what I sow, equal amount.
Yeah, I can totally see that. And there's perfect shielding, for instance. It's basically working in reverse and acts like a parry. I think that's something that's going to benefit a lot if you try and practice and get that down. And that's going to completely, change how you're going to play the whole game.
So, yeah.
It looks like combos are a lot more viable and true now compared to what Smash 4 did. And I'm just looking forward to this game, even just competitively. This looks really, really like a really good, mechanically sound Smash game.
So yeah, at the end of the day, I hope this game rewards players better for the practice they put in, even if they dedicate a lot of time to the low tier. I hope they get what they put in.
Well, so far we got Ike that got buffed a lot. Ganon, Kirby, those are low tier characters. So
but I hope the matchups aren't too extreme.
Yeah,
with Smash 4.
That's another thing. Oh yeah, can we have an actual normal ranking system online too? I don't think anyone liked Global Smash Power. It was it went against the idea of a ranking system. With a ranking system, it tells you how far you're progressing, how you are compared to everyone else in the world, and I think it helps determine the matchmaking and who you're up against based on that ranking. So I hope they fix that. But Just go regular, please. Like, don't do Global Smash Power.
All right. So you think we'll wrap this up soon?
Yeah.
Were we gonna talk about newcomers?
We kind of talked about it in between sections.
At least the ones announced. Are there any other newcomers you want? Or...
Oh yeah, if I mentioned some characters.
Well, I guess I'll start off I'm gonna keep my expectations low and sort of realistic. We're probably just gonna get 2 to 3 more characters, and I'm thinking Springman, K. Rool, and a third party. Springman has a low chance due to both development gaps and low popularity, but if Sakura really wants this game to last and be a definitive version, they might as well add him, and he would be really fun to add. K. Rool, he was definitely up there by popular demand, and Donkey Kong doesn't have a villain in Smash Bros. And third parties, Geno, I don't see requests for him anymore, but the requests were certainly up there, and he almost made it on many occasions. Crash, I feel like a good chance, but I feel like people just want him in just because he's coming to the Switch, and yeah, the many Banjo requests, there.
Afanda.
So newcomers, I want Shadow, but in the best situation, I hope he has his own moveset. I really do, because if he's an Echo Fire, it's alright, fine. At least he's in. I'm happy that he's in the game now.
That's me.
Yeah.
I'm literally agreeing with everything you're saying right now.
Okay. And then other newcomers, Waluigi, of course, because why not?
Trophy.
And then who else? K. Rool, but specifically as a grapple character, because that's how I personally imagine K. Rool as a grapple character. And he'll be maybe a little bit more of an antithesis for Donkey Kong, where Donkey Kong usually punches a lot, where K. Rool actually grabs as opposed to doing hits.
Oh yeah, I might as well mention that if Rex is in Smash Brothers, he's most likely gonna be a grapple character, because I forgot what it's called, but he also has a hook shot. Whatever.
Oh, okay. So any other newcomers? I could go really ridiculous and say, again, Sasha and Ahsoka should be in Smash.
Darth Vader, Anakin, Luke Skywalker.
I
would be happy with those choices, but I'm just talking about
let's put Rey and Kylo Ren in instead.
No!
I think people would actually be okay with Kylo Ren, but everyone's going to be, pissy over Rey.
No, this game needs Jar Jar and a Korg.
Oh my god. Alright, so that's it for me. What about for you, SMT?
Shadow, of course, he's my dream character. I agree with everything you said. There's definitely ways you can make him an original character. He has Chaos Spear, Chaos Control, Chaos Boost, Chaos Blast, he has guns, he has a motorcycle. There's a lot you could do with Shadow. Or you could give him the boost, since Sonic doesn't seem to have the boost still. You could still differentiate him from Sonic. But even if he's an Echo character, I'm going to be excited all the same. He'll just be upgraded in future Smash games whenever that comes. So that's something. I think King K. Rool still has probably a really good shot. We might even see Dixie Kong come in both at the same time. I think there are some ways you could make Dixie Kong original too, mainly with her hair and what she could do in the DK games. And I like your idea of having King K. Rool as a grapple character as an antithesis to DK, like Mario to Wario. So that's good. I think those two have a good shot. Decidueye, the grass ghost Pokemon, the final evolution of Rowlet, I'm pretty sure he's going to be in. We're definitely going to get a new Pokemon. I really want Viridi, so bad. With Reset Bomb Force, I'm a little iffy, but I still think she could work. She has her Forces of Nature, she has her own, palm, her own staff, the Reset Bomb. Similar case with Shadow, you can make her an original moveset, not just a clone or Echo character. That's generally what I want for first parties. Third parties, I really want the Rabbids. I'm gonna be one of the few people out there.
That's just one of the few times I'll disagree with SMT.
Right.
Just
though
they gotta cross.
Iffy about.
I gotta say that Rayman was actually a trophy in Smash 4, so that's
true.
probably a big point. arrow at him.
I gave him an honorable mention. Same for Daisy and Ridley, so maybe Rayman's in for all I know. But the rabbits, I mean, we would get a dumpster fire if the rabbits were in. It's not just for that though. But I think the rabbits would make an interesting moveset if they like build off between both their original games and Mario plus Rabbids. Like they had a crossover with Mario. I think that's a huge like leap in terms of reputation.
Well, of course, the Final Smash is probably gonna be a big giant blob, but a dream Final Smash. I really hope if he's not an assist trophy or a stage hazard, I want Phantom Rabbit.
I'm betting on Banjo-Kazooie as well. It's literally up to whether or not Sakurai wants him or not. Because, like, Microsoft CEO is open to the idea. It's literally just Sakurai saying yes or no. That's literally it. And I think the
same was for Goku. Either.
I think the no, well, not Goku, no. Because Goku, like, you have to have, like, a game... Sakurai set out, like, a set rule.
If it's up to Sakurai's choice to add Banjo...
Isn't Funimation given permission already?
Well, Goku's a manga character.
Okay, so what if Sakurai, in the next character reveal, is like, oh yeah, I'm going to introduce you a very requested character. He's from Microsoft.
Yes.
Let me give you Master Chief.
Yes! Yeah! Well, I thought... Oh, you should have said Steve from Minecraft, because Minecraft's coming to Switch. But, like...
Oh, yeah.
But, like, Sakurai put out a set, like, list of rules. Like, the character has to originate from a game. It can't be anyone that's, like, originated from a movie, comic, TV show, or anime. And he or she has to have appeared on a Nintendo console at least once.
Do you think Sakurai believes his own word?
I mean, I believe that more than, like, this character's too big, so no. Like... That seems more flexible than, like, that set of rules, because it makes a lot of sense for a game like Smash.
So the character has to be on a Nintendo console?
It has to originate from a video game first.
I did say Nintendo... Did you say a character has to be from a...
Like, they have to have appeared on a Nintendo console at least once.
What about Cloud?
Like, Cloud did appear on some Final Fantasy games on the 3DS.
That's a stretch.
No, but that's true, though.
I mean, no, the original Final Fantasy did debut on the NES.
If you want Cloud, like, appearing on a Nintendo console, he did appear on the 3DS in Final Fantasy Explorers, I think it was called. There is one Final Fantasy game on the 3DS. I know for a fact he did appear in. Oh yeah, that Game Boy Advance game, Kingdom Hearts. he was in it as a card or something. So you weren't even the main character?
Alright, so should we wrap this up? Like, actually...
Wait,
are there any other characters?
Wait, if Sora is in Smash, does that mean Mickey's gonna be in Smash?
Oh my god.
No. That's a whole lot of licensing and legal issues for Disney.
I don't buy Smash Brothers.
No.
That was more Mario than Mickey right now.
Oh yeah. I'd be cool if Sora was in, actually.
Oh my...
I mean, Sora did have some Kingdom Hearts games on handheld systems. And he is another requested third party. Like, I don't know if Kingdom Hearts will ever be on the Switch, but that'd be cool. Get the cloud treatment, that'd be cool. And Crash, I think people want him more in Smash rather than just because he's on Switch, because, like, he is a popular PlayStation, like, icon, even though he's third party. He is a popular platformer, similar case with Spyro, though I think Spyro has more popularity for him. So
I made a bet a while back that we'll see a Bethesda character.
Oh my god.
Springman, Rex and Pyra, like, those guys, I think they're going to save as DLC, because of the development gaps, I think they're going to save them for later. And because we're going to get DLC, I think we're going to see, like, the amount of newcomers similar to the amount we got in, like, Melee Brawl and Smash 4. We're definitely going to hit that point if DLC becomes a thing.
Wait, Melee never had DLC.
No, I mean newcomers.
Oh, okay.
Well, Project M was the closest thing we ever had to
Brawl DLC. Yeah.
Even though it was made by the fans for the fans, it was the Sonic Mania of Smash. If you put a gun to my head and wanted me to, like, bet on, like, certain characters, like, appearing for sure in the base game, it'd be Decidueye, King K. Rool, and or Dixie Kong, Shadow, and Viridi. I'm limiting it to just 5 characters.
Wait, Viridi is a guarantee?
That's more of a hope, if anything, but I really want Viridi. I think she still has reason to be in there.
Kind of reminds me how I made a fake leak of K. Rool.
And Banjo, actually. I'll add a 6-1 in there just in case one of them fails.
I made a fake leak that K. Rool was going to be in the game. if you see my channel, like it's a scene from DK64 of him laughing, followed by 2018. Yeah, I was wrong at that one, as far as I know.
As DLC, I would definitely bet on Springman and Rex and Pyra. Or Pyra, either one.
If Rex in Smash, like, if I had to describe what he's gonna be like, he's probably gonna be like Fire Shulk, but though, now that we're back on console, like, they might add an interesting mechanic and switch between elements and weapons, much like Pokemon Trainer. Like, like switch between Pyra and Mythra, possibly.
We are talking Xenoblade on a Switch, so you're switching between abilities.
Was just about to snap, but I don't really like reviving old habits.
I think that oh yeah, Waluigi DLC. Let's do it. Come on, Sakurai, just do it. Just do it.
He's an assist trophy.
You could make a change. You could add him as both. I'd say that covers it.
Yep, I already said my final words.
Yeah, I promise. Just add adventure mode. Add like a few new things to like the competitive aspect. Add like a global ranking system. That's not global Smash power, and like. Yeah, just wrap a pretty little bow with adventure mode. I think we're good.
But other than that, thank you, Sakurai.
Yeah, honestly,
thank you, Sakurai.
we really gotta. Thank you so much, Sakurai. Like, you're really trying your best to adhere to both the casual and competitive crowd in many different ways than one. It's looking to be a much more solid Smash game than Smash 4, even just from a competitive standpoint alone. And it just looks amazing. I hope the single player content is good. I hope target mode, classic, all-star, like all those modes are good. And definitely take a break when this is all over, said and done with. Like, you definitely need one. Because let's be honest, it looks like Smash is literally killing you. Like, oh my god.
You might as well just retire from Smash altogether.
I really think he's on the right path. Like, really, he's really doing something good here, because he literally made my doubt. He basically made a non-believer have faith again in the series. So I think that's he's accomplishing what he's doing very well. So
I agree.
He's setting up good bedrock finally. All right. Any last words, Antasma?
I pretty much said everything I had to.
All right.
Well, I definitely also want that strong single player.
Yeah.
And hope that the competitive aspect of this game doesn't kill me either.
So
it probably won't if it's a lot more consistent.
And good, much more content. Not to beg.
Yeah.
And finally, our water is finally cool enough.
Yay.
To drink. Yay.
Alright, so I guess we'll see you guys in the next podcast, whenever that's going to be. It's probably not going to be for like several months.
Yeah.
Could be after next Smash Direct.
Or maybe like after the game comes out and we like give our thoughts or something.
Yeah, or something like that. Or maybe the next one will be somewhere in August, because that's when I come back.
Okay.
Probably by the time then we'll have more information.
Yeah. Maybe.
Or maybe for one son that's not Smash Brothers. Who knows?
Excuse me. And if you guys want more Smash content, character analyses, other Smash type of videos, I might even revive my Anthra's Ladder series for all I know. Like, I want to get back into Smash 4 to prepare. Be on the lookout for my channel and my content. Hopefully it'll hold you guys over for the next couple months. And we hope you all stay super.
Stay super, everybody.
Stay super.
There you go.